I really wish the lighting was a little bit better in here, but oh my gosh, you guys, I have not like recorded in this area in like a very long time, so I'm pretty excited. I've been recording in my car, but I'm actually in my house. And it's like really quiet. But you guys, forget what they say. As long as you know that you're a good person, that's all that matters. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I've noticed and I came across in my life what people don't know they don't understand. For example, I'm gonna use myself as an example because I'm okay with that. So, like, say for my personality, right? People always want to think when I talk I'm mad because I talk like very direct and like very raw, and I just talk like honestly, like I'm just like this. I talk. A lot of people feel like my tone is not nice. A lot of people, and also I came across that before people even know me, they pass judgment off of what somebody else says, right? So it's a lose-lose, right? It's a lose-lose, but just follow me. And it hurts. It hurts. Like when somebody just goes off of what, first of all, I'm not the type of person, if I hear something about somebody, like, for example, when I was in high school, I had a lot of my friends that did not like people and they would come and tell me, right? And then the people that they didn't like, when I spoke to them and stuff, they were like, hey, like, you know, your friend don't like me, but I respect the fact that you still like, you don't let that phase you. You still, you know, go out of your way, say hi to me, give me a hug and everything. I said, because I told the person, and I tell people all the time, I can only go off of how you are to me. And I tell my friends used to be like, girl, why you talking to the ops, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, the ops ain't done nothing to me. They treat me with nothing but respect. I ain't heard them talking about me. I didn't hear their gossip. I don't hear their name up in gossip. I don't hear people coming up to me repeating what that person says. I can only go off of how that person treats me. And there's other people that I used to talk to all the time. People used to say like horrible things about them. But I'm like, yo, when I talk to them and I interact with them, that's not the type of experience that I have with them. So I like to go off of what people show me instead of just believe in gossip. I've never been the type to go off of gossip. I'm telling you, I'm not. Because honestly, by the time it gets to you, about freaking 15 people done switched it up. I don't believe in that. So that's how I am when it comes to people. And I wish people gave me that same grace, but people don't. People want to go off of what other people tell them. And then when they come to me, it's like they got like this nasty attitude. And I already know, okay, most likely you're judging me off of what somebody else says. And I don't pay no mind to it. Guess what I do? I continue to be the good person that I am. I continue to talk to people. I continue to talk to that person like they done nothing wrong. It's not fake. It's not like I'm trying to change their opinion on me, because I'm sorry. When people have an opinion of you, some people keep it, and some people allows their interaction with you to allow them to see you in a different light. But I don't go out of my way to force or make somebody think that I am a good person. I don't go out of my way to do that. And what hurts is that like people like to pass judgment, and what somebody else says about you, they like to stick to that. And it's like, bro, why are you sticking to that? I'm a good person. I'm not what that other person is telling you. And I used to take it personal. Because I'm like, bro, like that's hurtful. Like you going around here spreading lies and saying, oh, telling these people why you don't like me and all this other stuff. But you're not telling them the truth. You're not telling them both sides of the story. And the thing is that like people meet me all the time and be like, bruh, I heard that you was mean as hell. But after I met you, I see that you're nothing like that. I said, okay. They're like, okay, that's all you got to say? Like people say you're crazy. People say you this, you that. People say that you quick to cut somebody up. People say all this stuff about you. I'm like, but did they say what they did to me? Did they tell you how I approached them? Did they tell you what happened? 9 times out of 10, no. So people are not going to say what they did. People are quick to say what you did. And I'm just here to tell you that you can't let that get you. But you are a great person. When you know who you are in here, and you know the inner work that you do, and you know your foundation as a person, like when you're solid and you know for a fact, like your flaws and all, like, yeah, probably half that stuff that people say, probably half of it is true. But honestly, like I'm not the type of person that I'm not just mean to people for no apparent reason, right? Half the people that spread those lies, half the people that have bad things to say about me, they were snakes, bro. And I called them on it. I called them on it. And I like I said, if I have a problem with somebody, I'm gonna break it to them. 9 times out of 10, when people are not 100% are true, like you are, or raw, they're not gonna respect it. Because when something is brought to their attention right in front of them, they don't know how to face things head on. They don't know how to say, yes, I did this, I apologize. Yes, I said this, I apologize. Yes, I was being two-faced. Yes, I said this about you. They don't know how to say it, right? So instead of that, they go to somebody else and they go and they spread drama and they spread lies. But they won't say, hey, my show had a problem with me. She came and brought this to my attention. I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't like how she came at me. And she brought something to my attention and I didn't want to face it. And so she told me, okay, since you want to lie or since you want to cause drama, I'm cutting your access to me off. They don't say that. A lot of people are not healthy people like that. A lot of people don't have healthy communication. They don't have that. Right? It's not up to you to prove to other people that you're a good person. You know how solid you are. You know how much you help people out. You know how much you're there for that person that spreads lies about you. You know all that. So as long as you know the truth, you need to be able to sit with that. That's it. Let all those lies, let all those opinions, let out everything that everybody else says, let all those lies, let all that shit be. Because God knows who you are and you know who you are. Bottom line. Does it always feel good? No. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. The narrative about me, sometimes I just be wanting to go out there and change it and then pop right back out and disappear. But what I do, I disappear, stay in my own lane. I don't get caught up in that. If you don't know me personally, then you don't know me. You know how many times my homeboys talk to people and people bring up things to them about me and they be like, bro, I don't know what my show that is. Bro, she's not like that. She's not like that at all. You are a good person. F what they say, bro. You know who you are. You pray to God every day. God knows your heart. God knows your heart. God knows your heart. I had to cut people off so many times, you guys. So many times, right? Like, I'm not gonna go in depth, but for example, like, there's this person that does not like me at all. I think the person don't like me, right? But the sad thing about it is that everything that this person was told was a lie. And there's two sides to every story. And when I spoke directly on the phone to this person, I said, hey, like, honestly, you're biased, but I can't stop you from being biased. I can't. But I can tell you one thing about me is that I'm not a liar. Everything that comes from me and everything that I tell you is genuine. If you want to go out of your way to force yourself to believe that I am a bad person, you can most definitely do that. But listen, you guys, I am the sweetest person. And what hurts me is that the main people that got bad shit to say about me, I went above and beyond for them. Like, they crucified Jesus, right? I feel like I be getting crucified, right? And it hurts me because I'm human. But I can only be better for myself and for my kids and for God and my family. That's it. I know my narrative. I know who I am. I'm solid, you guys. That's the thing. I know my flaws. And can't nobody throw something about me in my face. Why? I know who I am. I know my weaknesses. I know my struggles. I know that for a fact to the T. And I own up. If somebody said, hey, this person said you cussed them out and did. This person said that you said this about them to their face and did. And when I talk about something, everything, like, let's say if I'm talking about somebody, right? The same thing I'm telling that person is the same thing that I already told the person that I'm talking about. That's the type of solid that I am. Also, I am direct. Right? Like, I told a person one time, I said, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I try to communicate with you. I try to have a conversation with you, but You rather talk about me behind my back instead of be real with me over the phone and tell me how you're really feeling. I said, when it comes to people, I don't have the time or the capacity to try to figure out where somebody's coming from. And when it comes to you, I don't know where you're coming from. And I feel like with us, it's a miscommunication. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you where I'm coming from and leave the situation and leave our relationship where it's at. That's it. Right? So when I said that, I gave that person the opportunity to tell me, hey, look, when you said this, I didn't like this. When you communicate, I didn't like this, right? Because I was opening the door for the person to let me know what's going on. Because I'm not right all the time. But if you're not open and honest and telling me what I did to hurt your feelings, or if you're not open to allow me to explain myself on why I said this, why I said that, there's no reason for us to communicate, right? So I got quiet. I allowed the person to tell me, because I know the person has a problem, okay? I know the person has a problem. And the problem that they have is justified, right? It's justified. So that person in my face, oh, everything's fine. No, it's all good. Like, okay, like I have no problem. I said, okay, like I said, like I'm not gonna play these type of games with people. So I said, okay, well, you know what? I wish you the very best. God bless you. Got off the phone. Have not spoken to the person since. I have not spoken to that person since, right? And the thing is that person can continue to be drawn to their own conclusion. I can't change that. I can't change that. So I'm telling you, no matter what, you cannot change people's opinions about you. You can't stop people from talking about you. Even though it may hurt, but stand on the fact that you know who you are. You know who you are. And that's how I handle my life every day. I know who I am. I know what I do for people. I know I put people before myself. I know that I do all I can to help other people. I know that. So I leave it at that. And I always say, you know what I mean? I always say, when people get to know me, they know me. People that believe all these mean things about me, and people that believe it, or people that think that, they don't know me. They don't know me. But the people that I love and the friends that I have a beautiful connection with, they know the real Michelle. They know. So I'm telling you, even though it hurts, don't focus on that. Focus on how you feel about yourself. Focus on what you know about yourself. Stand on that. Because half the people that have bad shit to say about you, bro, they snakes. And they not solid like you. And that's okay. That's okay. Me, once I stopped explaining things to people, and once I was like, bro, look, I'm me and I'm me only, that's it. Whether you like it or not, that's it. I'm gonna speak my mind, that's it. If I don't like something you said, I'm gonna tell you, that's it. If I feel that you're manipulative and you're not honest, that's it. That's the type of person that I am. If you're not direct, and you ain't even gotta be rude, but if you're not direct and forthcoming and honest and telling me what I do wrong, and if you rather just spread lies about me to other people and smile in my face, fuck no. I'm not dealing with that shit. Not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. Nope. People like that, bro, I learned. Cut access. Cut access. When people playing in your face, cut access. When I see people I see how people move, bro. That's why you got to sit back and just watch. I see how people will have everything to say about a person. And when that person walks in the room, bro, they act like everything is perfectly fine. The people like that, run. The people like that, run. Put people that are honest in your circle. Put people that have integrity in your circle. Keep people that when they got a problem, they tell you, keep those people in your circle. Keep people that are always honest and forthcoming and tell you, hey, look, I love this about you. You're great. I think you're this. I think you're that. Keep people that gas you up in front of you, around you. Keep those people around you. Okay? And just know, you cannot change how the world thinks about you, but you can change and believe what you think about yourself. That sounded so ghetto, but I have to say it like that. Just know what God thinks about you. And you have days where you're going to feel heavy and be like, damn, bro, like, people are here talking shit. People, God damn, like, the person that's talking shit, I just want to pop them in their mouth. I just want to pop them. Pray. You got to pray like, God, please allow me to have the strength not to care what people think about me, God. God, even though that I know that what other people say about me is a lie, God, please allow me not to sit there. Please allow me not to live there. Please allow me not to believe what people say about me. Please allow me to stand strong on what you think about me. And please allow me to stand strong and feed myself positive affirmations. That is what you need to pray over your life. And the reason why I'm doing this video, you guys, because I'm not gonna lie. When I know that people don't like me, 9 times out of 10, it's because some lie somebody else told them. That's what sucks. I love you guys. Stand strong. And yeah, just, bro, know who you are. Learn your flaws. Accept your flaws. Keep it pushing. That's it. Love you. Bye. Till next time.